Hi, I'm Vivek. I'm a computer engineer with 12 plus years of experience in the software industry. I have been in many challenging assignments and responsible for technical deliveries. I have kind of specialty in leading and mentoring team at the same time, figuring out cutting edge technology so that how organizations can digitize their solution and then maximize their profits. I have been a IT consulting as well. I have vast experience in pre-sales where I have been helped a lot of business units from across the various domains like e-commerce, banking, financials to how they can achieve their digitization goal. So that's my specialty. I have a portfolio project which is about portfolio analyzer or stock investment. So that is something which is totally a drastic approach rather than just based on a speculative investment. So it is about value investing. So that's the concept which is kind of talked by Benjamin Graham, Warren Buffett, Joel Greenblatt, who has been a successful investors and himself like themselves are the fund managers practicing these strategies over the years to make good investments. But then it is really difficult for individual users because when they think about doing all this kind of research, you either need to be an expert, you need to put in a lot of efforts to understand the financial details and everything. But if I can use the machine learning algorithms to figure it out the same decision making process how fund managers and the financial analyst does, looking at the core financial data, fundamental data, and then giving the options to the individual users so that they can diversify their investment to minimize the risk and maximize the returns. So I use various different machine learning algorithms which can probably mock the same thought process used by the fund manager and financial analyst to give the best of the stocks which are available at a cheap price and at the same time have a good potential to grow, and it is going to give you the diversified option to invest into or enter into the market. After learning into DSR, I could learn a practical skills how I can apply those machine learning algorithms to probably use the financial data or core fundamental data to give such diversified recommendation of the stocks for individual users. I'm really glad that I got a really nice result and where I can give or a portfolio of a good stocks available at a cheap price which almost matches to the one of my friend who works himself as a fund manager. So in that way I'm confident that from this point I can take up this solution and bring in the more natural language processing and machine learning and deep learning so that I can consume the information from the annual reports, quarterly reports as well as news feed to make those my recommendations even more robust and give confidence to the individual user to come into a stock market or to start investing in a stock market and probably have a more good returns in a long run, which would be better than a standard index like S&P 500 or a Nasdaq index. So in that way I see a lot of potential in my idea which can be transformed is a kind of a good platform where everybody can come and then take something out of it and start investing into a stock market.